MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Number 59, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He will lead this one off today. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Margot going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting second.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
Here's the first pitch to him. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Showtrack. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he popped him up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Two on here with one man out. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Blackmon at second. Dahl is over at first with one away.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. Two in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And another foul ball. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Myers back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. In a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Ready on 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this. Kyle Freeland gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? McMahon is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. Margot is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Two out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Digging in now, Raimel Tapia. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Raimel Tapia.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The catcher, number 14.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Kyle Freeland. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hit hard to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Renfroe looking up. Boom goes the dynamite. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's got to find a way to grab his composure, relax a little bit. He just gave up 3 runs. I get it. But he's got to attack this next hitter.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
And I think that just shows how much that 3-run homer affected him. He was still kicking himself for that mistake, and then he made another. Clearly, these guys are seeing him really well right now.
Standing in now, David Dahl.
David.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo home run there for David Dahl. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Matt Strahm is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's Nolan Arenado. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
the first
Boy,
baseman,
sometimes
number
they say
9.
you hit it hard, good things will
Daniel
happen. Well, that's not the
Murphy.
case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Myers. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You know who's the happiest
batter,
man in the
number
building
24,
right now?
second
His
baseman,
starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Man at second here with 2 away, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 6 and the Padres nothing. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Will Myers. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Raimel Tapia, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Hit softly down the line at first. To second for one, with no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
In now, Kyle Freeland, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
He's set. Here it comes. This is popped up. Hosmer shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Popped up. Murphy has a play. 1 down.
Batting it, the second baseman, number
In
9.
now, number 9. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Matt Strong.
So here now is the pitcher, Matt Strom. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Now at the plate, Trevor Story comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box now, David Dahl. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Renfroe looks up. Booyah! It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. Lifted in the air to center.
Margot's under it.
1 out.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter, number 24.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in, Ryan McMahon. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. To first base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Coming to the plate now, Raimel Tapia. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Next to the Padres, the center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Stepping up now, Manuel Margot. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman,
Digging in, Manny Machado. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready for another chance? Tony Walters. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
14, Tony Walters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
Now to the plate, Kyle Freeland. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle.
Now
Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
In now, Trevor Story. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe has it in his tracks. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, David Dahl. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So coming to the plate, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
In there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Adam Warren gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now batting, Nolan Arenado, 0-for-3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Number 9 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The batter, number 24.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot down the line in right as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Number 22 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. This is pulled into right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
When you're struggling as a
Number
team to put
23.
the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The center fielder.
Ready now, Manuel Margot. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The third baseman, number 20.
Here's Manny Machado now. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Backhanded. And Murphy will just take this one himself and